We need to have an honest conversation. Pretty privilege is real. And it's one of the most ignored advantages in dating and life. Attractive people get more chances, more attention, more forgiveness. They can say less, do less, try less, and still get chosen. Meanwhile, average people gotta have personality, humor, money, confidence, consistency just to compete. A lot of people walking around thinking they're the prize are really just benefiting from how they look. Not how they move, not how they treat people, not how they bring long term. And when that look fades, or when real life kicks in, that's when reality shows up. Because pretty might get you in the door, but it won't keep you in the room. Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. Cheers.
How many pictures are on Yelp? You pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where you're at.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Was that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl, but I mean, that's a whole nother
You think so?
I think
Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast, Man and Many Friends. Your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I cannot thank y'all enough. Merch stores open as always. But hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. Shoot me a message. Guys, it happened again. Tay, Coy started talking. They started a union. Apparently, they wanted some days off. So I will be here by myself today while I give the dynamic duo a couple days off. Let's get into it. Question of the day. Pretty privilege, does it exist? Absolutely. But do the pretty people know they exist? And how do they go about it? You know what? Let's get into it. You know who we calling first. There we go.
Hey.
Nina, I'm going to need your HR expertise in a little bit. Coy and Tay have started a union and demanded days off, so I am here by myself. Now, I don't know how they formed said union, but they're asking for quite a bit of things, and they have right now have demanded days off, and I am trying to prevent a strike. So today's question, though, Nina, is does pretty privilege exist, and do the pretty people know it, yes or no?
Yes, it definitely exists.
Now, let me ask you this. Like, outside looking in and inside looking out, not talking about you or any of our friends. My question to you is, do they know that they're getting this privilege?
Yes, of course.
I mean,
1,000%.
you never know. I would, I'm not saying they know, but sometimes pretty people don't know they're pretty too. Hello?
That's unfortunate.
I mean, have you ever, okay, here's a perfect example. A loser dates a pretty girl and puts her down all the way through the relationship, so she feels less than. Now she's going around and she's not understanding why she's getting that attention, because she was told for the last 3 years when she was in a relationship that she was ugly. That's why I'm asking the question.
Yeah, I mean that unfortunately happens, within relationships,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say, I hope not often, but a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when the woman would need to really, at that point, like when she's done, she really needs to focus on herself.
Yeah.
She needs to get her confidence back. She has to, like, I don't want to say that there's a lot to unpack, but there would be a lot to unpack, but it would be up to her in which the time she unpacks it,
Mm,
And
I would agree.
it's unfortunate, but it happens, and it could take it could take a short time, or it could take a long time. It's up to her. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, check this out, Nina. My other question to you is pretty privilege helping dating or ruining real connections?
Um,
Yeah,
that's a
no.
good question. I think it's
try.
50-50.
50-50?
Yeah, I think it's 50-50 because, oh, you know what? I'm wrong.
No, okay, thank you.
I feel as though pretty privilege is ruining dating.
Why?
Because it's all about, a lot of people are going online, or people have, they're like, there's great that people can be delusional, but
Yeah.
I think to a certain extent, and people who have nothing to offer think that they deserve a 10, which is wild.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Do people overestimate their value because of how others treat them?
Yes.
Wow.
1,000%.
Yeah, why?
Because I think they just, like, it's like when you're a good person,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you're a good person, it makes you even more appealing and attractive, because like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, someone being handsome is.
Facts.
And it just is like, you're a good fucking person. Like, I want to be around you. I like what you have to offer, versus clowns who are just like, they have nothing. They, like, in reality, they have nothing. They have the audacity. They got plenty of that. I would know. I've dated them.
True.
So.
Yeah, we know. All right, let me ask you this. Are people, and this is a good question, are people choosing partners based on compatibility or just aesthetics?
I think at first they base them on aesthetics.
True.
Not necessarily compatibility anymore. But I think once they base them on aesthetics and it doesn't work out, then they may or may not have a change of heart. I think after doing things multiple times and expecting a different result that they continuously get, they then realize, like, I think I need to try something different, which will be compatibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you would, so I can't ask you this question. We don't need to gas you up anymore. I don't know. Yeah, I'll still ask you, if you lost your looks tomorrow, would you still get the same attention?
1,000%.
We know. Everybody says you're like the nicest person in the world, and I'm like, motherfucker, y'all never even met her. Okay.
Well, I am. I mean, you remember they get Nina. They haven't met business, so
we know that. Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, but I think they would say the same thing regardless.
Yeah,
so.
no, 100%.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate you. Am I seeing you this weekend?
Same. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right,
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Bye.
There you have it. I mean, here's the thing. I had a lot of buddies in the nightlife industry, and yeah, in the nightlife industry and in the entertainment industry, looks go a long way, looks go far. But character, class, personality, authenticity, those go even further. Because there is sometimes that you expecting, because you're pretty, will automatically deny you access. Let's get to another caller. Let's go. Who am I calling? Let's call her. Hmm. Watch your phone randomly pick up. It's random. Hello?
Please leave your message for 9.
This girl probably got her phone on silent. Calling. Dun, dun. I should get some elevator music in between here.
Please leave your message.
This child is killing me. All right, let's go someone different. Let's see if he's on off. Let's see if he's on the road right now. Let's see. Ooh. Only one headphone rang.
Hello, friends.
First of all, you really be putting your phone on like do not disturb?
Yes, the hell?
Why? I don't like that. I don't know if I like that.
Sometimes
I don't know
there's
if I like
only
that.
certain people that I want to hear from. Don't worry, your calls come through.
It didn't go through. It sent me the voicemail twice.
No, it didn't. It was
did.
then. It was the reception because it's not. You're not on that list.
I'm saying, ha, Jess.
So relax.
Well, Jess,
Tone that shit down.
I have to let you know. The boys started a union, and
Oh, for the love of God.
Tay and Coy are not here today. They have started a union, and they have a list of demands. They want days off, and they want a couple other things. So they are not here today. We are in negotiations. They did not take lightly to the death row contract. So, question of the day: we are talking about pretty privilege. Let me ask you this. Do people overestimate their value because of how others treat them?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Why?
I think that there's plenty of times where I feel like certain people think they're
I knew you were gonna do this.
They're prettier or more important than they really are, and it's like I need you to act your face.
Damn.
You need to calm down.
Damn, I need you
That's all that.
I need you to act your number. It's crazy.
What? It's true. You can't be out here not cute and have a bad attitude. Like, what are we working with right now?
Not cute and have a bad attitude is actually wild. That's insane.
That's true.
That's
and
insane.
You know what? You're welcome, because I know damn well there has been times where guys have gone up to girls that are not even that pretty, but they're pretty enough. And then on top of it, the girl has an attitude like, what do you want? Or no, I'm not interested. And then you're sitting there thinking first of all, you were maybe a solid 6. You need to calm down because you're acting like a 9.
Right? And I just want to see if you worked here. For real.
Right. I just had a question.
Oh, man. Very true. Very true. Let me ask you this, though. Are people choosing partners based on compatibility or just aesthetics?
Aesthetic.
Why?
Because they like the way they look, and that's pretty much their main priority. And then the demands start coming, and then they're like, whoa, that's a lot. I didn't want this, so I didn't want that.
This is going to be another good question for me and you to talk about. And this is randomly because I don't know why it popped in my head, and we were talking about choosing your partner based on aesthetics, but do you think the women that stayed for the money are regretting it right now?
No, I think if it's still the same, I don't think they're regretting it. I think some people just realize that they couldn't be the same level of happy as they thought, maybe.
Yeah.
They think, oh, well, I have the money, so I should be fine. I know plenty of girls who have been in a relationship with guys who have money, and they get treated like crap, or the guy's abusive, or this or that, and it's like, okay, now it's not worth it. And it's just kind of like, okay, you didn't know that in the beginning, and then
you didn't
there's
think
some
it,
that are just
some
no,
that,
there's some that don't think it's not worth it, and then there's some that just kind of like, like, well, it just comes with it type of
oh
situation.
hell, no.
It happens.
Is pretty privilege helping dating or ruining real connections?
Probably ruining connection if we're being realistic.
Why?
Because people will automatically want to go out with someone just based off of what they look like, and not really take into consideration the type of person that they're really about to date.
Bruh. Sometimes the headache comes with that stature.
Yeah, I don't know. We've seen plenty of videos where the guy is like, if you weren't ready to be with somebody that's constantly getting compliments, then don't be with someone pretty.
I don't care about the compliments.
You don't, but you're not insecure. There's a lot of people who are very insecure and they don't deal well with that.
Can I ask you a question? Who do you think I could date? Because I don't have. I guess that's another problem I have. A woman told me because I didn't. I told her a situation of a relationship, and she said because I didn't fight for her is the reason why the relationship ended, and I was just like, it's not even that serious. Like, it was serious because it was a relationship, and
I look for her like how? Like, what are we talking about exactly?
I can't say it. It's gonna out the whole situation. But I guess that's a great question. Who do you think I could date? Because I don't get jealous, and I'm the guy. It's like, hey, if you're gonna just cheat, just let me know so I can just bounce, make my life a lot more easy and less hectic.
If you're asking me if I think there's somebody like you could date that like we know,
no, super rando. Like who? Like what field of work should I be looking? Like she's in this type of work. She does this. Like she's this mind frame. Like.
Oh well, first of all you need a super entrepreneur. For sure, for you.
Yeah.
You could date somebody with or without kids. I feel like if they're younger without kids is fine because then you guys could have your own kids. But if she's older with kids, I feel like that works too because you wouldn't have a problem being a stepdad.
Okay.
But definitely the entrepreneur because then she's somebody else who knows the grind, is busy, obviously. And if she's already got a family, it's kind of better because then I feel like she knows how to balance things where you do the same thing. Field of work, I don't think it matters.
Damn. Field of work don't matter.
I don't think it would matter for you. It doesn't matter if she's in real estate, if she works at a strip club, it don't matter. The hustle is the hustle.
Damn, is that all I see? Oh shit, she hustled. Hey, nah, she hustled. Hey, damn.
I feel like that's like the biggest issue.
Yeah. Fuck.
I really do. I feel like that's the biggest issue that you've
come across,
run into. That and insecurity. I mean, but
how do I fix that?
Man, you don't fix it because it's not your issue.
I mean, not
theirs.
Fix that. I guess not fix that. I guess idea of how do I navigate to finding her not being in. How do I find out if she's not insecure? Because every woman talks a good game at the beginning.
I feel like that's just something you're gonna have to like really go through to figure it out. Like actually try dating them. It's like the little things to see whether or not they are insecure because I feel like girls have told you, oh, I'm not insecure.
Yeah.
And then they come around everybody and all of a sudden that goes out the window.
Yeah.
So then it's like, how else would you know? You know what I mean? Unless you're putting them in that type of situation, like there's no other way to really know whether or not they are insecure.
Clearly, you're no help.
But I don't know. I feel like it's going to be hard when you finally find someone to settle down with. I feel like it's going to be a group effort at this point.
God damn.
It's going to be a group project.
Wow. All right, I don't know. I don't have any other. Let me ask you this: and if you lost your looks tomorrow, would you still get the same attention?
I don't know. I feel like I would get.
Are you serious? Do we need to bring up the walking out of the store with the sunglasses and the hoodie looking like a damn Unabomber? Hey, Ma!
Well,
You a model? Wait, what?
I can't. I hate everybody.
How did we get here?
I guess so. You know what? Though it's really crazy too. Is like I feel like even when I'm super bummy and I'm like super mean, like somehow it still works for people. And I'm like, bro, leave me alone. I promise you.
Ooh, spicy.
I'm not somebody. Right. They're like, oh, it's a challenge. Like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
I promise you. I've been in every scenario you could possibly think of. And I'm to the point in life where everyone gets on my nerves. Please don't talk to me. I don't care. Like,
oh, damn. All right. I'll hit you later. I appreciate you.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. Oh my gosh, let's go one more. My phone going crazy. Oh, you know who this works on? Let's. Oh my god, let's do this.
Hello.
Ash, what up?
What's going on, guys?
Well, it's not guys. Coy and Tay have formed a union, and they have sent me their list of demands, and they are they requested 2 days off, and now I have to get my sister involved because she does HR.
Even better.
Yeah, I know.
Business is gonna be handled.
Yeah, absolutely. But question of the day is: pretty privilege, does it exist?
It definitely exists. 1,000%.
Okay, you're a little muffled again.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Is
Ooh, loud and clear. Perfect.
okay, perfect. Definitely think it exists, especially when it comes to like the social media aspect, as well as like going out in person, especially going out, just whether it's drinks to like do whatever. Like I definitely think pretty privilege is very prevalent, especially in California.
Yeah, is pretty privilege helping dating or ruining real connections?
I think it can definitely ruin connections because it's just like solely based on the physical attribute, which, mind you, whether it's natural, cosmetic, like eventually that could fade.
Yeah.
Just because like you're pretty, like some people think like, okay, they're pretty, whether they're trustworthy, they're reliable, because they have all these advancements, but in reality, it's very deceiving.
Yep.
You can go ahead.
No, you first.
I was gonna say, but like you can get everybody you want and play everybody at the same time, but nobody will know.
Facts. Are people choosing partners based on compatibility or just aesthetics?
I feel like aesthetics is a huge thing. Yeah. Like I feel like that's initially, like, of course, like if you're attracted, that's the initial, like, oh, let me talk to this person. But I feel like that just, if it's just based on that, or like, oh, we look together, like you're an attractive partner, and you can't get past surface level. Like, I mean, if that works for you, great. But love, relationship, and having like a partner, I don't think like that should be the most important thing.
Do people overestimate their value because of how others treat them?
That's a good question. I definitely think that does happen more often than not. Especially like if you get treated like you're royalty, then you kind of start acting like that. Like, why wouldn't anybody else treat me this way if I get this treatment when I'm out or when I'm doing something, or work wise?
I definitely think it can. If you're not a humble type person, like you're not looking for that,
Yeah.
I definitely think there's a lot of people who don't realize that they have or are treated with like a pretty privilege. But the ones that do notice it, that want to take advantage of it, I definitely think that's the persona they take on. Like they expect everyone to treat them this way, or they have this type of, specialty, which is wild.
That's crazy. I just think it's kind of like, what are they, when you have superpowers, with great power comes great responsibility. Like, yeah, if you know you're pretty, like, but what about the girl that doesn't know she's pretty? What about the girl that's just getting out of a 3-year relationship? The guy she was with always told her she was ugly and she would never amount to anything, and brought her self-esteem so low that when she's out, she doesn't realize how pretty she actually is.
I relate to that person 1,000%. Like and those are the people, like if they get that pretty privilege, or like people like treat them better than they've ever been treated, or what they think. Like I think those people truly don't abuse that power or go out expecting it, because it's like, it's like, and like for me, it's uncomfortable almost in a sense. It's just like what are you doing? What are you talking about? But it's like, it's nice, it's appreciated, but like you don't go out acting, looking, or taking on like, I expect to be treated this way.
Right.
I think it's a good, boost of confidence, but it's something that internally that person has to, like, they feel this way, they think this way, or they expect that type of treatment. So I definitely think it's just who it is as well.
I like that. All right. I appreciate you. I'll text you later. Hey, come by next week. Put it in your calendar.
I'm off tomorrow through Sunday.
Oh my God, I gotta talk to you. Oh my God.
I'll be waiting for your text.
Yeah, I got the tea. I got yeah.
Oh,
I got some
okay.
tea. I got some
We
fucking tea.
need to get together this
Yes,
week.
absolutely. But I'll call you after this.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That's crazy. Totally forgot that we haven't talked for a while. All right. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Pretty privilege will open doors, but it won't build anything real behind them. Because attention isn't the same as intention, and being desired isn't the same as being valued. So yeah, looks matter. But if that's all you're leading with, don't be surprised when everything you attract is just surface level. First of all, I want to thank everybody for listening. Where you listen to it on Google Play, Radio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, YouTube, Audible, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris@mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. I am out.